What's going on, guys? Winter Kills here. We are back with another post-commentary duel. We got some Atlantean Mermails versus some more D2D OCG. My brother piloting D2D. I'm piloting Atlanteans over there on the right. He does have some of the OCG cards for D2Ds printed out, so that's why you'll see cards like Lamia, Lilith, Genghis, Hexblood, number 38 Titanic Galaxy, if he even makes it in this match, which I'm not sure if he does or not. But the reason he's doing this is because he just really is tired of playing the current way to play DDD and is just, ready for new DDD that won't be out till like late July, mid-July or whatever. And I agree with that. If I didn't have Mermails to play, I probably would have done the same thing with my DDD build. But yeah. So it's interesting, you'll get to see sort of how the deck will play in the near future. But yeah, as you can tell, I didn't open up well over there on my side. I set a gun and 2 back row. He normals Kepler, I'll be met with a Chalice, and then I'll swing into my set gun, take a little bit of damage there. But I've got this Marksman that can set up some plays for me. He's going to Valor before entering battle phase, slowing me down even more. I don't have any rank 3s to go into. I don't even play any rank 3s, so I'm just stuck there with a gun and a marksman. I always get the 2 confused. Yeah, and I actually cut down on infantry, or there we go again. I actually cut down on marksman, just because I don't like opening it that much unless, the very rare occasion where it's useful in this situation where you can attack with it and get that extra effect. And then I have the Twin Twister set. I have the discard and instant fusion, unfortunately, which sucks, but I'd rather not have him plus anymore and sort of take control of the game anymore than he already has. So he's going to 1-for-1. I believe he discarded a Necro Slime or a Swirl Slime. I'm pretty sure it was a Necro Slime. For that 1-for-1 summon out a Necro Slime. And I believe he has Swamp King to combo along with it, yeah. Again, I don't have much on my side of the field as far as protection goes. Kepler and the Necro will be used to summon Genghis. Necro and Necro banished for Dark summoning out Ragnarok. I believe that's how that's going to work. And then he's just going to not bother using Ragnarok tribute effect since he just can clearly beat over all my little guys that I have. I've got the Raigeki. Genghis will fetch him that contract out of grave as it does when he's destroyed. And I've got the Nemptibus to sort of make a follow-up. But unfortunately, that's the only follow-up I had. I was just debating on what I should add. I get a Sea Serpent and I get an Atlantean. I figured I'll add Dragoons and Diva, them being some of the most useful cards I could grab at least. I guess you could argue that I should have grabbed maybe Megalo off of... again, that's still really not the best play. I mean, I could have grabbed Infantry off of Nemptibus and then still have grabbed the Diva. That way I would still have the target for a second Nemptibus. I would have summoned out next turn. I would have been able to send Dragoons off that. But it's not going to matter too much because I think he ends up winning right here. Which sucks because having that access to go Diva, summon out Infantry, and then use my Nemptibus I have on my field if it were to survive, and send some more stuff, and then I could normal summon that Dragoons I have in my hand, make some synchro plays. But yeah, if I would have added Infantry off that Nemptibus and then added the Diva, I could have went, Nemptibus, send Dragoons, and then made more plays with that. So I guess that's one little mistake I might have made there, as far as how optimal the play was. But like I said, it won't matter too much because this game for me has just not been well at all. And he has some combo plays, as you can see. He's got Copernicus, which is basically a Foolish Burial when normal or special summoned. And then he's going to use that Swamp King once again to send that Copernicus and banish something out of his grave. Diffusion summon DDD monster from his extra deck. Not too sure what he grabs. I believe he's going to banish Genghis out of his grave. It's a purple card, so that's all I know. It's either Genghis or Dark, but I think it's going to be Genghis. And then he's going to summon out, yeah, it's going to be Genghis he banished. Then he's going to summon out Lamia by its own effect, and then Genghis will trigger summoning Dark. Lamia, a very, very good card for the deck. The card is just so good for setting up synchro plays, and for the fact that Dark is a level 7 and Genghis is 6 helps set up for some really powerful synchro plays with level 7 synchros and level 8 synchros. In fact, my brother is currently playing the DDDs on the left there, has made a new version of DDD OCG, and I know a lot of you have been asking for a new DDD OCG IRL deck profile, which I'm fine with doing. He's actually made a change to the build entirely. He's playing a bit of a synchro fusionist-esque type build involving cards like Jet Synchron, Excel Synchron, Librarian is the main focus, and it has a lot more synchro plays and can do a lot more stuff. It's actually really cool. And if you guys are still interested in that, I can get that up to you as well, or I could ask him to piece together his original build, or maybe if I'm lucky he'll let me do both. Anyways, he's got 3 set back row and Red Eyes, which really sucks to run into, especially turn 1, but I've got Teus and Infantry to help me sort of crack through his field. There's Chalice to stop the Teus, so no search for me, but at least I can get rid of the contract off his field, right? And I'll take 500 from the Infantry, not the Teus, because Teus has to activate and resolve its effect in order for me to take that 500 damage completely. Of course, Teus didn't resolve his effect, so no burn damage for me there. I'm just going to set 1 and pass a Reno. He'll run it over no problem. He'll set a card as well. No new back row, just a set monster. Probably just something he wants engraved. I've got Turge. Turge discarding Teus. Going to head back, try and add back that Infantry. Breakthrough skill. No luck there. Instant fusion. I'll pay the 1,000 and it gets warninged. And that'll pretty much wrap up that play right there. Try to make a rank 4, try to get an honor arc on the field and take the Red Eyes, but not only would that put more fodder in his grave if he draws a contract like Swamp King, but it won't even matter because he's got the warning, which is just absolutely, you know, one of those situations. Like, he's got all the answers and there's not a whole lot I can do. But speaking of contract, he's got the Dark contract with the gate, get him a free search of anything he needs. I've still got 1 set back row. I'm not entirely sure what it is. I can't imagine it being too relevant. Staring down that field. It's Kepler. I've got the Veiler in my hand. I'll just throw that away as fast as I can. No searches for you. I can't play, you can't play. Even though he's in a far better position than I am, because right now he's got a 1 per turn search. And I'm still getting burned. So I've got Chalice. Chalice will negate the Red Eyes. But it's up 400. And all I've got is a Neptibus. So this is basically free effects that I'm getting. However, I'm pretty sure I won't be able to make any follow-ups. An instant fusion would be very nice at this point. But like I said, you know, you can send, and a lot of times when you don't have anything to combo off with Neptibus, there's not a whole lot it's really useful for. It's more of like, alright, if I can get this Neptibus off and I can, you know, survive this turn, it'll help set me up a lot for next turn. So you always want to be careful with what you're adding, thinking ahead, what you could draw, what you're most likely to draw, and some most optimal plays. I really like to try to get Diva to hit my hand as fast as possible, but in this case I really need to get rid of that Red Eyes, so I had to send Infantry to get it off the field. I mean, I'd rather get that off the field than the contract, because it's prohibiting my plays even less and less. So I had Dragoons in hopes of a Teus top deck, and just a big 1800 beat stick if need be. And hey, if that Neptibus survives the turn, it survives the turn, and that's just better for me anyways. He's still got that gate. He'll take the 1000. He's gonna go search. And I think in this duel I was playing Upstart in my build, and I have been playing Upstart for the past week or so now in Atlanteans. Because as I'm doing this voiceover, it's been about a week since this match was actually played. So yeah. But I am still playing Upstart as of right now, and I'm actually kind of liking it. I like how it can just help you dig to those combo pieces, and I'm like been on and off between Undying and not Undying, like, and playing the Undying controller engine. But I think I'll stick with Upstart for now. I'm really enjoying it, and I think it's just a good, it's a better combo piece that, like, you know, Undying and Controller are sort of combo pieces, that Clutch Warning, and there's that Clutch Raigeki, but they're combo pieces, but it's, you more often than not, you want your normal summon to be your Infantry, your Diva, your Neptibus, not really your, you know, Undying and Controller. And what I found is, like, oh, you kind of need to play double summon to make Undying effective, which I do believe is true. It just allows for more explosive plays. But when you have a card like Heavy Infantry that lets you get that extra normal summon with only a Sea Serpent, though, there's kind of an incompatibility there, which I didn't like. So I'd rather like Upstart in the deck a lot more, just because I would consider it a better combo piece, because it's digging you deeper in your deck to a card that you might really need at the moment, whether it be Instant Fusion, Neptibus, Teus, Megalo, what have you. Just lets you dig a little deeper, and it gets you to your other pieces faster. I would consider a combo piece, especially if you can go first or Neptibus, you know, thin your deck a couple cards and then Upstart and get you something else that you need. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this little post-commentary video of some D2D OCGs, 2-0ing my ass. I just opened really mediocre both games, and he was on a roll that night. I don't think he lost once to either Pepe or me, my friend Adam, playing OCG Pepe. Or not OCG Pepe, playing Dark Pepe. And that's what most of these matches were. It was either Dark Pepe versus Atlantean, DDD versus Atlantean, DDD versus Pepe, so on and so forth. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like if you want to, leave a comment if you want to, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new. The support would be greatly appreciated, guys. Cannot stress that enough. And as always, Winter Kills signing out. We'll see you in the next one, guys. Thank you so much for watching.